Welcome to Education Friday. Today we are starting a new mini-series about details. So oftentimes I have experienced or witnessed my students teaching exercises and a lot of details were missed. This is because maybe some of the information were not shared properly. I have to say maybe it's me, or sometimes the information were misinterpreted. So when teaching Pilates, details of each exercise are important because it gives you guidance of how you can share the information and teach your clients effectively and more appropriately. So certain exercises have many variations or modifications, and those modifications or variations are sometimes appropriate for one body type or for particular joints that may need more specific for that particular variation. So being able to understand the finer details of each exercise will allow you to be able to share with your clients and teach your clients the exercises more effectively. Today's episode, I have chosen Footwork, which is the first exercise in our Start Pilates repertoire. So in our Start Pilates repertoire Footwork, we have 5 variations. And these variations will train your hip, ankles, and knee joints, mainly specifically targeting your ankle joints in different variations of your foot or your ankle. Some variations require more flexibility of the ankle joints and or strength of your calf muscles. And some variations require the work of your toes as well. So I want to pay attention to those details. So I have chosen 2 variations. Number 2, wrap toes on bars, and number 4, high half toes. So I want you to say hello to Nene here. Okay, so I want you to pay attention to her ankles and feet here. So this is Footwork, position number 2, wrap toes on bars. So as you can see here, she has got her feet in the right position, ankle dorsiflex, ball of the foot metatarsal on the foot bar, and her toes are flexed, wrapping around the foot bar. So in this position, you are working concentrically of the muscles under her feet. It is also training her fascia to be able to flex and wrap your feet or wrap your toes around the bar. And you can see that her toes are flexed, so it's wrapping, everything is flexed, wrapping around the foot bar. Okay, this position is different from Footwork number 4. So here I'm gonna ask Nene to do Footwork number 4, start position of the ankles. As you can see here, a little bit slightly different from Footwork number 2. Over here, she has her ankle in plantar flexion, same metatarsal on the foot bar, but over here you can see that her toes are either neutral or extended. It is a complete opposite of Footwork number 2. In this position, you are lengthening the fascia under the foot and you are training the toes to be extended, important for the toes mobility in a lot of daily activities. So you can see here that oftentimes when you teach Footwork number 2, wrap toes on bar, to guide you to come in, a lot of clients are unable to wrap the toes over the foot bar. Okay? Likewise, when you do high half toes, oftentimes your client will wrap the toes over the foot bar, unable to maintain this ankle lifting up because maybe lack of strength or endurance in the calf muscles. So I want you to pay attention to 2 different positions here. Sometimes I use this flex band as a tool to help my clients. So I want you to lift one foot off, and I want you to wrap like you're going to grab your flex band with your feet. Hook it, yes, and now put your whole feet on the foot bar. So here she is doing, just relax this leg, she's doing wrap toes on bar, giving this tactile feedback of grabbing the flex band with the muscles under the foot, This is going to help train her intrinsic foot muscles and also the toes to be comfortable in this wrap toes on bar. So once your client get into that appropriate position, then you can start to do the footwork exercise as usual. Good, and try to maintain, inhale to return, maintain that wrapping of the toes over the bar. Don't let go of that flex band. So if they're not used to it, they will probably feel cramped under the feet. This is a good example of how detailed information will train your clients in both directions evenly and maintain the position appropriately. So thank you for joining today. Make sure to come back next time. Bye.